Okay, I'm live. Welcome everyone. Welcome. It's 12:29 right now, so I'm early just by a minute, but gonna wait and get started. Just gonna make sure all my channels are open here. Okay, everything should be good right now. Okay. Let's move that aside. Okay. Welcome everyone to World Sound Healing Day. Happy World Sound Healing Day. I am Ishkara Heqwabti, and this is the 23rd annual World Sound Healing Day. So I have some notes here. World Sound Healing Day was started in 2003 by Jonathan Goldman, a sound healer, Jonathan Goldman, who did a lot of work and research about sound healing, like way back in the 60s when it wasn't really that popular. It was just starting to emerge, the concept of sound as a healing modality in the West. But we know that sound has been practice for healing for centuries in the East, in Africa, and other indigenous countries and cultures. So, the purpose for today is to send a global frequency of love and light throughout the planet and across humanity. And it starts with ourselves. Um, Sending love and light and positivity has to begin within first for us to be able to send it out and share it into the world. So it starts with how we even think about ourselves, how we think about the people that are closest to us, and then that becomes an extension of how we view the world. And so today, the formula is frequency plus intent equals healing. And so when we have the sound, which is the frequency, and we also have our voices, and we also have our thoughts, which is also a frequency, plus the intent of our hearts, the intent of our brain, our minds, being all cohesive and in alignment and congruent with each other. And when we send that out, the intention plus the frequency that that intention is writing on, that will create healing across the world and with humanity, not just the planet. And so initially when this started, the sound was the sound ah, and everyone would tone to that sound because the sound ah is really, when you think about it, the original sound of the human being. The babies, that's the first word that we make, or the first sound that we make when we come out, is the sound ah. And it's in the word nana and baba, or mama, papa. And ah is just really the first pure sound, when you really look at it, of any alphabet or language or dialect in the world. So that in and of itself tells us, like, that resonates with just like purity and the heart center, the heart chakra. And So we're gonna tonate on that sound ah, and I'm gonna guide you through the meditation and to get us into that place of coherence, heart brain coherence, to be able to feel the intention and send it out into the world. And we're gonna do that in a few minutes, but I just kind of wanted to give you the background. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, as I said, I am Ishkara Heqwabti. I am a sound healer. I've been actually a singer all my life. First, I started in the church, which is pretty normal. And then I branched off into secular music, doing covers, R&B, contemporary. Then I started classical training. I went to Berklee School of Music, and that's where I started contemporary training. And then after that, I was on a couple of Broadway, off-Broadway shows. I did a couple of regional theater as well. And I really enjoyed it, but I always noticed something whenever I sang between like inspirational music versus like popular music or entertainment music. And I just always noticed within me there was a different energy. And it was years ago, I don't remember what year, but I decided I don't want to sing for entertainment anymore. I don't want to perform anymore. I want to use my voice for healing. And I come from, I'm a fourth generation musician. So my grandfather, his father were all musicians. And my grandfather was pretty much the one that I really learned from. He could pick up any instrument and play it. And so when I was around him, I just simply like played everything that he played. Um, and then also adding my voice to it. He would play for the community on Sundays from the house, and it would be the most magical thing. So in that, I'm honoring also my family history and legacy, and that's an honor for me to be able to do this online. Back in the day, I won't tell my age, but back in the day, like my grandfather wasn't doing live streams. He had an amp and he was on the porch in the Caribbean and he just played, and everyone passing by could hear him. So now we have technology, and I'm kind of like following in his footsteps in that way, in the modern way. So I'm happy to be doing that, actually. Um, so with intention, I just wanted to talk about it. The intention is really that we want to project deep love across the earth, the energy of light and gratitude, and just a deep appreciation. And I'm gonna guide you through how we're gonna like get there to that space in the heart, and to be able to project that out. And then there's gonna be a tracking. So at 12 o'clock, this is tracked. So this is being done all over the world, like globally. It's not just me, it's not just us doing it here. It started at 11:30 and it's gonna go on like all day. People are gonna be doing this. And there's this scientific society called the Global Consciousness Effort, and they're going to be tracking the global energy of the planet by scientific measurement of the the sound, like the effect of everyone's sound on the earth, on the planet. So that's going to be good to see. I'll post it once they publish the results. I'll post it right next to inside of this video. In some way. I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. And then we'll be able to see our actual effect on the planet. And just wanting to also begin to personally return to a place of kindness and compassion. This is really a good thing because the practice of using sound for healing has always been a community thing. It's been a unifying modality that has brought people together. brought people together to learn about history, to learn about heritage and culture, for ritual, for ceremony, for celebration. Sound has just been paramount to the efficiency and the success of any thriving society. Like, there's this one quote, if I remember it correctly: if you want to know the state of a country's, I think it's politics or cultural status, listen to the music that they listen to. Like, pay attention to their music, and that'll tell you everything. So, with that said, like, that's telling you how important music is, and just sound in general. So this healing, ancient practice of sound is encoded in all of us. Like, we can all use sound and start practicing sound healing within ourselves. And it's as simple as starting with our speech. And people, ourselves, our soul, our psyche, our spirit, the planet, plants, everything is affected by our speech. And that is the first instrument that we have, is the voice. And so when we use our speech with integrity and with kindness and compassion, we are able to effect positive change in ourselves and in others. And so, even like you've heard the saying, it's not necessarily what you say, but it's how you say it. And how we say things has such a tremendous effect on a person's psyche, a person's emotional stability, a person's understanding, and even a person's resistance. So just wanted to put that out there, that you can start sound healing in as simple as your everyday conversations, just having kind and compassionate speech towards yourself first, and then towards whomever else you're speaking to during the day, your family member, your friend, your coworker, a stranger. Just remember to keep that energy of compassion in your speech, and you'll start to see the world of difference in what's returned back to you by the universe. So there's this thing called the heart-brain coherence, and it's pretty much the scientific way of realizing, now understanding what a lot of ancient cultures have known for centuries, is that the heart and brain, they resonate and vibrate together. And when that happens, our electromagnetic field expands, it gets bigger and bigger. And sound amplifies that expansion. So if our heart and our brain are on the same page, they're coherent, that in of itself, right, causes us to expand, causes us to elevate vibrationally. And if we add sound on top of that, let's say our speech, with chants or with affirmations or positive speech, we expand that high frequency within ourselves. We expand our elevation even more. And the way we get to that heart-brain coherence through ancient methods is through breathing and through movement, also called like meditation in some places, or yoga in some places. And it's also, one key element is keeping the heart pure. So that means releasing grudges, not holding on to anger, not holding on to jealousy, envy, rivalries, antagonism, not holding on to frustrations, just keeping your heart light and pure and appreciative, and seeing the positivity in life and yourself and others, and being able to, when we match that with the breath work and the movement, that creates that coherence that makes us elevate and expand our electromagnetic field. And once we expand our electromagnetic field, that's a topic for another video, but it's you get to a space of let's just say you vibrate higher, and your manifestations are a lot more effective. So this heartbreak coherence, that's studied by this organization. I think it's called the Heart Math organization, and they started putting this ancient knowledge into like a scientific research and scientific methods. But in Africa, in indigenous cultures, they know about the heart and brain relationship, and the coherence and the breathing and the movement that it takes to be able to be in that coherent state and keeping your heart light. Like, they know all of that. It's just that now in the West, they're starting to actually study it from like a scientific level with instruments and things like that. So, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna work on today before we start doing the tonality of Ah for the World Sound Healing activation. So with that said, let me just make sure I get everything from my notes here. Okay. With that said, we're gonna go ahead and start. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna focus on our breathing. So I want you to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes. Continue focusing on your breathing. Slowly inhaling and exhaling. Slowly inhaling and exhaling. Now, I want you to bring your attention to your heart. Keep breathing slowly. Focus on your heart, and I want you to imagine or visualize your heart as though your heart is breathing. Inhale and exhale. Visualize your breath through your heart. Your heart is slowly expanding as you inhale, and as you exhale, it's slowly contracting. Now I want you to call to mind something or someone that brought you a deep feeling of gratitude. It can be an experience that you had with someone. It can be a pet. It can be a parent, a personal experience, anything that brought you a sense of gratitude and deep appreciation, and you felt kindness in your heart. want you to visualize the earth as a hologram in front of you, suspended in mid-air in front of you. And that light, that magnetic energy of light that's all around you is glowing and glowing so brightly, stretching far out away from your body, out to the walls of your house, outside of your house. Now the light is glowing onto your block in your neighborhood, touching everyone in their homes. Now the light is radiating all around the planet, the earth. You see the earth glowing with all the light from you and everyone else across the globe, doing the same thing. Continue visualizing feeling that energy of deep gratitude, sending it out, projecting it out. Now, I want you to take a breath, inhale, and we're going to start sounding and toning the sound ah, the pure tone ah from our hearts. Inhale and exhale and just ah with me. It doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be soft. It just has to sit in your heart and come from the energy of gratitude. Keep singing. It doesn't have to be the same pitch. Wherever is comfortable for you, just resonate that sound. Continue thinking about the gratitude and positivity and love that you want to send out into the earth as you say the tone ah. Ah is the word that comes from the heart. It's the purest tone. It's the first tone that we sound when we come out of our mother's womb. It's the tone in mama, nana, dada. continue saying, just keep saying It's as pure and simple as that. It doesn't need ego. It doesn't need anything extra. It just needs to come from a heart, a space of gratitude. Continue breathing, focusing on your heart. Continue focusing on gratitude, that place, experience, or person that you feel deep gratitude for. Giving thanks. Thank you for the experience. Thank you for the knowledge. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the hard work that you do, for always showing up. Feeling that gratitude and projecting it out across the planet. When you're ready, inhale, exhale. Bring yourself back. Open your eyes. Keep yourself still, enjoying the silence. Give thanks. Thanks to the planet, more importantly. In all of this, it is the earth that supports us. In everything that we're doing here, the earth, we are on the earth. The earth provides our food. The earth stabilizes us, provides our energy. Everything that we need to live. And it's up to us to align with the earth, to harmonize with the earth, to show our humility to the earth, to honor the earth. Start in any small way that you can. Start with your speech. Start with your gratitude. You can even start by just simply not littering. And showing compassion for each other as humanity, as one people, one race. Many of us chose to come here today to do this all around the world. And we're all contributing our energies to positivity, to gratitude. And so you can count yourself as one of those people that contributed to a positive vibration across the planet today. And don't let it just be today. Carry it forward in the way you speak to yourself, in the way you speak to others. Choose your speech wisely. Choose your tone wisely. No matter who you talk to, a parent to a stranger, let your heart be light and your speech be sweet. Because the world needs more kindness. It has enough of everything else that's not kind. humanity needs more compassion, more patience with each other, more understanding, more tolerance. We need it even for ourselves, to begin with ourselves, to be able to share it with others. So thank you today for coming. Thank you for doing this for yourself. Thank you for doing it for the planet. And I look forward to more years of sound healing with you and with the planet. And I look forward to more of these events with you, just in general. So, thank you.